Hello everyone, this is Curtis with Weed Whacker Lawn Care. Hey, today is January the 29th, 2019, and I'm out doing some work here. I'm working on a fence today. Another lawn care project that I'm working on. I just got back from Home Depot. I got all the material here to rebuild the fence. Let me give you all a quick view of it. Here we go, right here. This is the material that I have here. Those are all the pickets and posts and stuff that I have picked up at over here at Home Depot. Let me give you all a view of what I'm working on. Customer called me last week, asked me about redoing this fence. Let me see. Let me share. See this here part right here? Well, normally they share responsibility of the fence, but I'm not going to do this part over here on my right side. I'm not going to do that one. What I'm going to do though is the back. As you can see, this here is the way the back looks right here. It has some rotten posts in it, and you can see where it had deteriorated at the bottom, and you see the posts, they done rotted from the ground right here. You see that right there? Okay. And over here, this all right here. So customer wants to get the whole fence replaced. So we're walking along. I'm giving y'all a view of it. So I gotta take this whole fence down, as you can see, and see this part right in here. I go all the way to right here. So I gotta take all of this down. And looking at it, I got a problem right in here with this tree. Told the customer about it. The customer told me to build around it, work around it. I don't know. I'm gonna have to figure this one out, y'all. I may have to cut a little bit out of this here just to get it to work through there, because I think there's gonna be a problem. It's just gonna mess up the fence. But I'm gonna think about it. I'll figure out how I'm gonna trim this out and somehow trim this and get the fence through here. I can do it. It'll just take a little time, but I'll do it. But looking at this, y'all, let's looking at it. Let's look at it from over on this other side here. Okay. It's right in here. So right here, see where this tree has it has, well, grown up, and it's pretty thick. Just looking at it, there's a lot up there. So I had to figure this one out. Best thing would be to cut that out of there. But I'm gonna leave it off. But just looking at it, this is what I'm working with, y'all. This is here. So I'm gonna take the rest of this fence out all the way and put up a new fence here. This here is one of my other projects that I do this kind of stuff when it's slow. I'm not mowing a lot of lawns, and I do the other portion with the trees. I got another tree job to do, and I'll probably do that next week. I'm gonna try to finish this fence up this week. So I'm just giving y'all a quick view of what I'm working on. Stay pretty busy. Stay pretty busy doing stuff. This here may tie me over into February until March. You know, little jobs here and there. That's how you make it through this lawn care season. You know, not a lot, but some. So, you know, like I say, it's been picking up this year from the beginning till now. It's still, you know, I'm getting a little bit, and I'm going after it. Like I say, I'm gonna try to make the best of 2019. All right, y'all just stay tuned. I'll get back with y'all. I'm gonna see if I can finish unload my trailer here and get that back here, and then I'm gonna demo the fence and get it ready so I can put a new fence up. Just stay tuned. All right. Hello everyone, this is Curtis with Weed Whacker Lawn Care. Hey, today is the second day I'm working on this job, day 2, and them postmen will get me. But let me carry y'all back here and give you a view of what I'm talking about here. I came over, I was in I don't know, probably around about 3 o'clock today, and I've been working on this project since yesterday. Yesterday I unloaded the material that I needed. Let me give you a view of it. Okay, here we go. This here is all the material that I need. I got the posts, I got the 2x4s and a 4x4 posts, and all the pickets over there. And over here, you know, I was demoing it, taking everything down, taking the fence down, but I ran into some problems. And let me show you what I ran into. This right here, see this here? It's been over concrete, and looking at it, oh, I had some, oh man, that's a job taking all that out of there. Just looking at that. So I got it out, got that one out, and I got this one here out, and I got this one over here out. Got that one out, and looking over here, I got this one here out. So what it is, I want to get all of these out so I can get the posts in there, line them up, and level everything off. Get all the posts lined up and leveled off. That's what I'm working on. So, but as we can see, I ran into some problems. So of course I got the form jack, and it got them. Well, that helped me a lot using that form jack. But I got one down in here. What happened on this one? It broke from the wind when the fence blew over. When it started out, it broke, so it fell over. So that rotted out in the bottom down there. So I got to get that part out of there. And over here, you see this one right here. What this is, somebody else had, I guess, instead of digging it out, they put another post on the side of the post and reconcreted it. So I got to get all this out so everything will level and won't have any problems with it. So I'm working on this, and I got one over here where it broke, and I got to get this here out. And then once I get all of this here out of here, then I'm gonna line everything up. Then I'm gonna put my screen up, and I'm gonna go from this end to that end. I gotta work between those two trees. I would cut that tree, but that's gonna be more work. And then I gotta have to haul all that off, and they're not paying for that, so I'm not gonna mess with that tree right now. That's another job. Nah, but I did cut some of the branches off, you know, so I can work around here, and I gotta haul all this here stuff off. So I'm just giving y'all a view of what I'm working on day 2. So I thought it was gonna, you know, sometimes you think things gonna be a little easy, but you run into problems sometimes, but there's no problem. I'm gonna get this here all out and put the posts in, and then I'm gonna cement them in, and then I'll frame it up and go from there. So it's gonna take a little bit more time, but it's okay. Meanwhile, earlier I had another job to go and give a bid on, and I went and gave that bid on that job, so I got that one. It's another cleanup job. It was for a rental house, and the guy wanted to get it all cleaned up, so I'm gonna go and do that one. So I'm just giving y'all a view of me working on this here fence here today. I'm finna see if I can wrap this other part up, and I'll come back tomorrow and finish that up. Well, I'm gonna put the post in, and then hopefully I can get a lot accomplished. I know they're saying 50% rain tomorrow, so I gotta work that in my schedule too, so I don't know, but I'm gonna keep y'all posted, so y'all just stay tuned. Just give me an update on day 2. Okay, I will chat with y'all later. Bye. Hello everyone, this is Curtis with Weed Whacker Lawn Care, and today is the 3rd day. I'm still working on this fence job. Let me give y'all a view, continuation from yesterday, where I'm at today on this fence job. Okay, here we go. I'm getting ready to set the post. You can see I got the holes dug out, and I'm putting the post in. It was a lot of work getting all that old concrete out of there and trying to get these posts set. I found where they had a previous fence and they didn't take all the stuff up out of the ground. They just dug a hole on the side of the post and dropped it in, which is quick and easy, but I want to do it right, so I'm taking my time and digging everything out and lining everything back up, measuring everything, making sure I get everything secure into the ground where that it looks neat when I finish. As you can see, this right here is a big hole, so when you put those holes in there, you have to put your post down, get your concrete ready, and you have these here deals where you put on the post so that you can measure your post, make sure that it's level. As you can see, the bubble right here, that one's level, and around on this side it is level. So, you know, just a little hair here and there, but as long as that bubble, as you can see right in the middle, as long as it in between those lines, this post is going to be level all the way around. So that means that that portion is going to be level. Now what I have to do, making sure that that's level, then I got to make sure just right on the side that it is level there. That's where I take my other measuring tool and put on the sides and double check going all the way down. We know here on the side, up here on the top, that part's level. That part's level right there. But right in here, as you can see, it's a bubble in there, but and that's another way to measure it. I got another tool that I use to put on the side right here, and I just level it going down just to be more accurate. But it's all good right now, so that's looking good. And I have another one right here. I'm gonna put on the other post here, but if you turn it sideways, you can see right here there's a bubble, and when it's laying sideways there, when you put it up there, and then here it floats to the top. That's where you adjust the post right there to make sure that that post is going to be level. And the reason you want it level is so when you pour that concrete on there and you start putting all your pickets up there, you want your weight to be level so that it doesn't lean to one side and fall over and all. So it has to be level. What happens is when you don't level your fence, when you put it up, this here is what happens over a period of time. You see this right here? You see how this fence on this side is falling all over? That's because somebody just took and put the fence up and they didn't make sure that everything was secure. They just put the post any kind of way. They didn't make sure that it was, you know, secure. They didn't level it off. Had they leveled it off, it wouldn't be falling over now. You know, it would just deteriorate the normal way. It would just get rotten and, you know, fall away. But this fence is not that old. It was just wasn't put up correctly, and that's the reason why it's looking the way it's looking. So when you put up a fence, you want to make sure you measure everything. That's like I have this, I put a screen here, and I got to measure these poles and make sure everything is going to line back up. So what I'm doing here is I'm making sure that everything's going to line up. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to saw those posts off. I could dig all the way in and make them level off in there, but that's going to take more time for me just to dig maybe 5 feet and then secure and then put it in there and then nail it in. There's a number of ways I could do it, but I'm just going to do it this way because I don't have a lot of time to keep fooling with this. So I'm going to concrete them in today, then I'll come back and I'll saw the top parts off and run my 2x4 on it. Now, as I was saying, you can see the way the fence is if it's done correctly. You see how this one is, it's still up there, and that's a pretty old fence there, but it shouldn't deteriorate and fall all over and all like that one over there is doing. So here I'm gonna carry you and show you a fence, a portion of this fence what I put up in it was 2016. It had me to come out and repair this fence over here. As you can see, this part right in here, what looks newer right here, this here, all of this here right here that we're looking at right here, I put this up in 2016, right before I went to the GIE Expo. I put this here up, and you see how it's still holding. I took my time and just put it in correctly. And you know, since when I done this here part, they asked me would I come back and do this other part, which this here part right here, this section right here, the lady over next door paid for that. And you know, they didn't want to get all of it done. Like I say, this part right here, whoever put it in, they did not level it and put it in correctly. You know, that's why you're getting all of this leaning and swaying in this fence. Had it been done correctly, it would still be standing correctly and it would deteriorate normally. That's why you'll see some fences that they'll be up there for years. Now this right here, this is going to take me a little time, but figuring this here out with this tree in the way, I'm gonna have to build around this tree. I don't like working with tree stumps in the way. You know, I could cut it out, but that's just gonna take more time and it's gonna take more money, and well, I'm just gonna have to work around it. So I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it set up some way. I'll get it. I'll build through that some way there. But it's gonna be done correctly. So I'm just taking my time and I'm just sharing this here a little bit with y'all here on day 3 of this. Had started to sprinkle a little bit. I thought it was gonna get some rain here, but hopefully that blew over and I can get these fence all secure in here. So I'm gonna keep working at it. So y'all, I'm just sharing this a little bit with you right now while I'm out here, and once I get it all complete, I'll share that with y'all there. So I'm gonna keep pushing for right now. It's gonna take a little time, but I'm getting there. And I gotta clean all this debris up and stuff, and all these boards. I gotta haul all that stuff off, so I'm gonna have to load up the trailer and get all that out of here. So hopefully I'll finish soon. Okay, y'all, just stay tuned. All right. Hello, everyone. This is Curtis with Weed Whacker Lawn Care, and today is Monday. Guys, it's just been an ongoing day. Let me give you a view of what I've been working on. I've been working on this fence job here. It's been ongoing, just a long process of getting this fence in, dealing with rain, cold weather, hands freezing up and all. But let me give you a view of it. This here is how far that I have accomplished to get this fence done. As you can see here, main problem I had was with this tree. I'm working around this tree right now, so I gotta finish getting this fence up around this here tree. And I had to deal with well, a lot of other stuff here. The ground is unleveled, it's got a slope in it, so and that made it very hard to work around with that slope to level everything off. I had my draw screen and it was hard. So leveling everything off and measuring everything, oh man, it took a toll. But anyway, I got this here portion up, and right now I'm finna finish this section right in here and close this in around this tree here. Now that's the tough one. I gotta cut out some boards and build it and put it around there and hopefully finish this here job up. So this has been a tough one. So oh man, has it been a tough one. But anyway, once I finish all that up, then I gotta pick up all this debris here and haul all that off, and then I'll come back and I'll mow all of this here. Then I'll be finished with this project. Somehow this air here, I'll be sneezing. But anyway, y'all, I was just sharing this here a little bit with you. I'm gonna see if I can finish this up right quick, and maybe I'll give you another view of something out here. This isn't the pollen getting to me. Something other. Anyway, y'all, let me finish this up. If I get a chance, I'll give you a view of it. Okay. Show you this here. This here's all this here fence debris that I have on my trailer, and I'm going to take and go to the dump with. This is from a fence job that I was working on. I ripped out the old fence and put a new fence in for them on the back. So it's just a lot of old rotten boards and pickets and concrete in there. So I'm finna see if I can get this here off my trailer. So that's where I'm headed now. I'm finna go to the dump. They ain't gonna let me film in there. I can't film me doing anything in a dump. So just giving y'all a view of what I'm finna go and do. But anyway, stay tuned. I have some ones I'm gonna take care of later. Okay.